Hello, traders. This is Itai Levitan at Forex Live doing a gold futures technical analysis with a short gold idea, 41 reward versus risk trade idea. First of all, I will relate to why and how I share my opinions. Some people tell me, why do you do that? Play it safe. You want people to see you, that they'll later lose money. And I say, first of all, I'm sharing what I'm looking at. I always say trade at your own risk, but I have to be myself. I can't be someone else because that role is already taken. So this is honestly what I'm looking at, and hopefully some other traders can at least enjoy that perspective, perhaps learn from it. And of course, I always have a stop if I'm very happy if I'm successful in about 70% of my reads, which for swing trading is approximately that direction. And since I always go for a more than 2 to 1 reward versus risk, then that works out. But do trade at your own risk. In this case, I'll share what I'm looking at. So I see gold futures. Another thing that people are telling me, how come you're thinking that the market might be prone for a bit of a correction? You can look at my latest NASDAQ technical analysis, or also even a crypto on Forex Live, and think that gold as a risk safe haven is not going to go up. Well, I'm looking at the technicals, and those correlations are not always working. I'm looking first of all at this range, okay, this range over here, okay, and I'm putting a volume profile, as you can see, on this. And then I see a value area high here. Not only that, I see lower highs going into that value area high. Once we've tested that, buyers did not go in so quickly as this very dominant, strong level where buyers will be, woohoo, let's buy this, right? So I'm seeing some consolidation and weakness a bit going into that area, and now we are at exactly that border. For me, I'm betting that it will fail. Now, I do put my stop quite high above this trend line because we can have a busted pattern, and gold is quite tricky. So even if you need to size your position or play micro futures or whatever ETF you're doing and position your size accordingly, I believe that first you need to go with wider stops. In this case, it's a 1.47% stop, which is fair enough for swing trading. For day trading, it would be probably too high, again, unless you're uh, adjusting to it. And I think that we will break down from this triangle and even get all the way to the value area low. This is for the patient swing traders. So my final target is at 1922.9, which is a 4 to 1. As you can see, it says 4 here. We're going for a 5.89 profit and risking 1.47. But we are going to take some partial profit on the way, and I think it can be on 2020.2. Some of these levels I'm getting from other charts that I'm not showing here due to the time. Another level at 2015.3, another at 2008.8, and 1997.7. Now you may say, okay, this is quite close to the entry, which would obviously be reducing the reward versus risk, of course, and it's up to you to decide if and how much to take partial profit there. Okay, you might want to take 5% on each of these levels. So taking 20% of the position, some would even then lower their stop to be at a break even if it goes against them. Okay, some would want to still maintain that stop, not to be hunted, stop hunted. That's up to you according to your risk aversion and your approach. Obviously, a bigger profit taking, for example, 20%, if I took 20% on these levels for my risk mitigation, another 20% is 30%. So totaling up to half of the position would go at around 1966.6. That is the point of control of this volume profile of this range, okay? Which is also an important date because it's from the start of 2023. So there will be other algos, in my opinion, that will be looking at it, okay? At this level, I'll be looking to obviously exit and possibly even go long. Okay, that is the gold futures technical analysis, and with the short gold idea, a 41 trade. Always trade at your own risk. Do return to Forex Live. There's other great views and analysis there, in my opinion. And good luck for the gold futures short traders at their own risk. Again, thank you.